Good evening. Welcome in to another night of Dave's Vacation Oasis. Tonight we are going to be looking at Yosemite National Valley Park. And we're going to start. Welcome in to all those that are here. And hopefully we'll get some people to join us. But if you end up watching the replay, thank you for watching this replay. If you like what you see, please join and subscribe. There's Jason Thibodeau. Hey, Jason, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. But let's get our little trip on the way to Yosemite National Park. All right, here we go. All right. So Yosemite National Valley Park, guys. The natural wonders of just one of the national wonders are our parks that we have across this opportunity. It's good to welcome into all those that are here, guys. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy this. Um, guys, you know, mm, uh, boy, screens are getting. Why are the screens getting bigger and bigger? Okay. Well, I gotta figure out why the screens keep going on for dimensional reasons. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta figure out why. All right. All right. Now we're back. Well, why is this going? Okay. Hmm. Oh, I know why. Because I keep going over there and. All right. I'm gonna have to stay over here and good thing I can watch thing. But anyways, National you never been to it is and that's one thing that's on my to-do list, my bucket list, Jason, is to hit the Yosemite National Park. Um I mean, I have never been there myself. Um but it is a very national beauty. It's just one of several national parks that we've been to. I mean, you think about it, you got Yellowstone National Park, you got Yosemite National Park, you got the park in California, you got the Grand Canyon. And we're gonna go back to the national park here in a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm still fighting. Believe it or not, I'm still fighting a cold. Um, but do want to say welcome into all those that are watching, and we're probably gonna make this into a 2 week thing. So we're gonna go back now, and we're just first thing. What's the first thing everybody worries about when they decide to, whether you go into a national park or whether you're going to, maybe you're going to Disney World or maybe you're going to Universal. One of the first things people always worry about is where do we stay? Where do we take our lodgings besides the park tickets and everything else? Well, the first thing we're going to look at is all of the Yosemite Valleys. Um, we're going to look at a lot, or at least some of them, because there's probably more than we want to go through, but there's at least 33 chains that Yosemite has gone through. So we're going to go back here and look at. Okay, when you're talking about staying, guys, you're talking about staying in and around the park. Some of these places are actually in the park, I believe. Um, it is they're close to the park. Some of these are in here, and just to go over some of the ones that are actually either in or around the area, you got the Al Wahi Hotel. It's an actual. If you want more details on it, you can always call me. Especially if maybe you're looking to go to Yosemite National Park. My name for you guys that may be new or thing. My name is David Cantrell. I'm the agent owner of the Cantrell Country Travelway, and I do help plan itineraries. I help make reservations. I help get tickets, whatever it might be, whether it's a cruise, going to national park, or what it is. Let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find your magical vacation. But the first one you saw was the Hawaii Hotel. Another one that you got is the Yosemite Valley Lodge. Third one you got is the Curry Village. You got the scenic wonders, vacation homes and gardens, uh, condos. Excuse me, condos. The narrow gauge inn. You got the auto camp, Yosemite Grand Vacation Homes. You got the Groveland Hotel. Um, these are featured Yosemite. Now, the next bunch we're looking at is Yosemite Lodging. It's the Wawona Hotel, the Yosemite View Lodge, the Cedar Lodge, the Tenaya Lodge and Cottages, the Rush Creek Lodge, the Fire Ranch in Yosemite, the Evergreen Lodge, the Redwood and Yosemite Vacation Homes, Under Canvas Yosemite, Yosemite Westgate Lodge, and that Sugar. Hey, Christian Sanchez, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. And at the Sugar Pine Ranch, the Sonora Inn, the Hotel Lumberjack, the Miners Inn, the Maori Posa Lodge, the Yosemite Bug Rustic Mountain Resort, the Houndstooth Inn, um, the Scenic Wonders Bass Lake Vacations Home, the Pines Resort at Bass Lake, the Yosemite Southgate Hotel and Suites, the Best Western plus Yosemite Garden Inway thing. You got the Best Western plus Yosemite Way Station, Mariposa, the Hotel Charlotte, and the Chateau de Cebu. And these are all Yosemite. Again, it's broken down into two bunches. The first ones are actually all featured Yosemite lodging. Um, I mean, obviously, if you're going to, you're going to the National Yosemite National Park, lodging for when you're booking something like this, your lodging is most likely the first thing you're going to look at. Where are you going to stay? Are you going to stay at a B&B, a cabin, a chalet, a condo? Maybe you own your own camper and you're going to, you may need to book a camping site with your camper. So, all right. Now, what we are going to look at, guys, now is we're going to look at the Yosemite National Park is California. It is rested between the California Sierra Nevada mountains. Needs no introduction. It was established in 1890. It is the third national park in the U.S., testament to its enduring allure. Um, you know, some of the activities that you can actually find at Yosemite. Some of the things is what do we actually want to do at Yosemite? What are some of the activities that you want to when you're thinking about going to the besides the natural beauty? I mean, most people you understand it's a national park. You understand it's going to have its natural beauties and mountains and highways and hiking things, but some of the things that Yosemite does offer people to do are hiking the national ecosystems on their trails, backpacking throughout some of the mountains, family adventures where kids are budding explorers, hiking to waterfalls, consider joining a family adventure program. For you more enduring adventurers, you got rock climbing, the real rock climbing, not the ones that you would find at parks or small fun places where you find the just the small, which is a good practice for the actual thing, but you would sheer granite cliffs of the Yosemite, um, El Capitan. In fact, if anybody remembers Star Trek 5, Captain Kirk was actually Captain Kirk was actually climbing El Capitan in that movie when he fell. Of course, Dr. Bones was on the ground, and you know But if you're an expert rock climber, then obviously you'll want to climb. You got some kayaking. Obviously, you can do some scenic drive-throughs, and of course, during the winter months when a lot of the lakes and all that are frozen up, they do offer a seasonal ice rink for you guys that love winter and you want to go spend time at a national park during the winter months to see snow caps and things like that. Well, then you can obviously lace up your skates, go to Yosemite National Park, and skate on an ice rink that is actually. So let's take a look at a map here of Yosemite Valley National Park. We're going to go out. Obviously, Yosemite Valley, you see where it really sets. It sets here in the Sierra National Forest, between California and the Nevada mountains. And of course, everything you see here is informational, hiking. These are things that you can actually do: family adventure, rock climbing, and if you want to know more about it, you can go to the nationalparkreservation.com/park/Yosemite National Park. It will take you to the website for the Yosemite National Park. And, obviously everything you're seeing here is different entrance: El Capitan, Bright Video Fall, Dewey Point. These are all places you can get to and go see, from hiking to driving to, adventure, Sentinel Rock, Glacier Point, Yosemite National Valley Chapel. It is the oldest structure in Yosemite. You got the Three Brothers. There's a three-peak rock formation along the Yosemite thing. Yosemite Falls, Half Dome. Of course, you got rock climbing there. You got more rock climbing. You got the Kerry Beach, which is steeped in hurricane, nestled in the Yosemite, offering a cozy campgrounds, cabins with central bath. This is one of those places you can stay at. It offers a bar, bicycle raft renters, coffee corner, things like that. So things like that. I mean, this will not be a long stream tonight, guys. We looked at some of the pictures and that. Now we're going to go look at some of the beauties. And again, if to read more about the Yosemite National Valley Parks, if you want information, I suggest you definitely you'll have to call the parks or go to the National Park Reservation Services, or call me. I think we can arrange to do national parks. And before we actually look at pictures, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do this because we are not going to have a long stream tonight. But let's go ahead and get this out of the way.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. your size. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
All right, so if you are looking to travel, I forgot I was showing that screen. Never mind. So if you're looking to travel to the national parks, we're going to be showing some of the some of the beauties, and we're going to look at the pictures now. But if you're looking to travel, there's Mama D. Good evening. um, so I can help you with booking reservations for the Yosemite National Park. And at the end of the day, we're going to talk a little bit about Thursday. But if you are looking for more information about my company or that, Debbie has put in the link to the Travel Leaders page. She's also put in the Cantrell Country Travelway homepage. But linked at the top of the page is Discord if you really want to see some pictures on different travels from museums to cruises to everything. Guys, we're going to have fun. And we're going to my job is to help you find that magical vacation and all that. So back to the Yosemite. Here we have a stunning mountain view, which we're going to look at. This is the stunning mountain view within Yosemite National Valley Park. Hello, Mama D. Welcome in case I didn't say it. Next up, we got more stunning mountain views. Most of what we're seeing here is stunning mountain views. These are different areas that you will see of the national park. It's okay, Mama D. It's okay. Understand. I'm still trying to fight the cold a little bit. Getting better than I was last night, but I'm going to take some more medicine and go back to sleep as soon as my show's done. But, all right, so we're going to continue. Again, these are just mountain views that we're looking at, guys. Nothing major, but can you see just the beauty of the national park itself? Look at the stunning views. Oh, we need to go back because, okay, here we have Yosemite Valley sunrise. This is the sunrise coming up into the National Valley, Yosemite Valley. I knew there was description to these things, so I had to find it real quick. Here you got the Striped Mountain, what they call Striped Mountains. That kind of reminds me of the Arizona, New Mexico desert that's painted like that, with the stripes within the deserts. But they do call this the Striped Mountains. Here you got Yosemite Valley in the wintertime. Absolutely stunning. For those that love natural beauty during the winter months, can't say enough. Here you got Dewey Point. This is another part of the Yosemite National Valley Park. This is Glacier Point, guys. And again, some of these views, it's coming off of the top of the mountains, and it's absolutely beautiful. Here we have Sentinel Rock. I don't know about you guys, but to see beautiful views like this, there's only two types of things that you can see beautiful views like this. One, when you're in the national parks of the views, which would include Smoky Mountain, Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, Yosemite National Park, or the views across the ocean when you're doing a cruise. Here you have the Three Brothers, which is it's actually a point where three rock formations come together, and they call them the Three Brothers. Here we got the Sentinel Rock again. Here we have the beautiful Yosemite National Valley Falls. This is the Bridal Veil Fall at Yosemite Valley. Again, look at the beauty of this, guys. It is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And again, to be able to go to these parks and see the natural beauty and the wonders, it's just absolutely stunning. Here you got the Three Brothers Yosemite again. As you can see, this is why they call it. It's three rock formations that come together. And there, I just was just explaining that in the other picture. The pictures coming together is what the Three Brothers Rock Formation is. Here, this is the Yosemite Valley Chapel. It is the oldest building that is in that's in Yosemite Valley National Park. Obviously, again, these are coming from the national park website for Yosemite Valley National Park. So, again, either you need to reach out to, if you're thinking about even going to the national, it is, Debbie, it is absolutely stunning. And that's why I'm saying if you're looking to book, either book online through the National Park Reservation System or call them toll free, or again, work through me, and I think I can work with the National Park and help set up the reservations for anybody that wants to go to the National Park. Here you got that's just another view of the Yosemite National Park. I mean, to me, you don't get views like this unless you go to like the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Yosemite. You do get some beautiful views off the Grand Appalachian Mountains, Smoky Mountains. Um, when you're up high and you're looking off the end of the valleys like that, and you're looking across the mountain range, it is absolutely gorgeous. If you have never seen that like that, here, this is a sign pointing to Glacier Point. Of course, they had to put a sign in there. They knew Mama D was too short, so they had to put a sign in there that says Glacier Point this way. This is called a sign, Mama D. See the arrow? That way to Glacier Point. Just saying. Here you're looking out over Glacier Point. Um, at the top of it, and look how beautiful that is. I mean, that you're seeing that for probably miles. Um, it just it I know mine would, Jason. With my dad being born and raised in the hills of Virginia, to see mountains like this would be absolutely stunning. And I know for a fact that my grandfather, he took my aunt and my mom to all these places. He, love you, Mama D. Love you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, but it's absolutely stunning on this. Um, and you can't say enough. Here you got great another view of Glacier Point. I mean, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Here you're looking off of the Glacier Point. Now here you're looking into the valley of the Glacier Point off of the top of the mountains. Um guys, that's just I don't know how to say it, but it's absolutely stunning. It's like I said, this is one of the parks that this is on my to-do list to go to this park, Grand Canyon and Yellowstone National Park, which we will look at Yellowstone National Park within the next week or two. Somewhere along the way, in about 3 to 4 weeks, we'll get back to Europe and go back to look at. We'll go back to looking at some of the European countries like Belgium, um, Switzerland, and some of those countries. But for the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to probably look at some of these. We're going to look at the national parks. Um, Here we have Glacier Point again, looking down into the valley. Um, Again, another view from Glacier Point, looking across, and I'm sure these are the different angles of looking at Glacier Point, but that goes to show you how big that mountain range is in the Sierra Nevada area. Because again, this park lays between the Sierra Nevada and the Nevada mountains. Again, another Glacier Point view. Another Glacier Point view. Here you have Glacier Point, another Glacier Point view. This is the Glacier Point Trailside Museum. Obviously, we'll talk about Glacier Point and its trail systems. Um, Here you got Mirror Lake. I mean, look at that beautiful. Oh my Lord, look at the beauty. This is what has amazed me. It's amazing what you see the reflections off of on the thing. But look at the clarity of that lake and the view off of it. That is true. I actually knew somebody that went to Mirror Lake many years ago who went to Mirror Lake, and they said, "Man, the absolute view of that lake and the mountain reflecting off of that lake is extremely gorgeous." It is, Debbie. I agree with you. That view is stunning. Here we have the Yosemite National Park. Again, just another view of the Yosemite National Park. Here's Yosemite National Park during the winter months. Again, just another view. Here we got the white. here we have Yosemite's waterfall. I mean, look at that view. Oh my goodness. I mean, that is a waterfall. I could see us putting Debbie in a barrel and putting the barrel in the water and see if she goes over the fall like it does in Niagara Fall. Just kidding, Mama D. Just kidding. Before you say anything, just kidding. You know I love you. Again, another different view from Yosemite National Park. Love you, Mama D. Love you. Here you got another Yosemite National Park view. Here you got here's another view of the Brideville Fall. Man, you want to talk about some crazy trees? Here is a picture of one of the giant sequoias. The Sierra and all that, they have a lot of sequoia trees. Um, that's really rare and beautiful. I mean, look how tall that thing is. Good gravy. Again, just another national park view. Here we got another Yosemite National Park view. Here, another National Yosemite Park view. Obviously, it's another Yosemite National Park view. Here you got a tunnel, drive through a tunnel through the mountain. You don't see too many of these. Kind of reminds me of plains where it's absolutely beautiful um, and gorgeous. Here you got another waterfall within in the Yosemite National Valley Park. Welcome in to those coming in, guys. Thank you for being here. Um, Hopefully you're enjoying these pictures. Again, we're talking about Yosemite National Valley Park. If you are looking to travel to Yosemite, again, these are all pictures off the National Park Services website for the national park reservations. Give them a call or book them online or call them at the 866-875-8456 or reach out to me and I know I can assist with booking a trip to the Yosemite National Valley Park. For you guys that may be new to the channel, again, my name is Dave Cantrell. I'm an agent owner of the Cantrell Country Travelway, and I do assist people within planning itineraries or booking needs for magical vacations. Again, here's another view of the Yosemite National Valley Park. Um, Again, just another national view. Here you got another water view of the waterfall in Yosemite. And if you guys got questions, please feel free to ask. Here is the bridge in the Tolima Meadows. Look at this view. This kind of reminds me, this area here reminds me of like the Minnesota, Wisconsin, Dakota areas, where the space is wide open a little bit, where, you know, back in the Western days, the buffalo were able to roam free and just national. Absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is El Capitan Rock. And for you guys that are just coming in, I actually made a earlier interesting thing. They did use part of El Capitan to film the part for Star Trek, or at least a look-alike. but they did say they did call El Capitan in the fifth Star Trek movie. Um, where Captain Kirk was climbing El Capitan, and then of course, Spock flies up to behind him with jet boots, which we all know are all fake. Couldn't happen today, but this this is what they were talking about at the out. So McCoy would be down here at the base somewhere watching them, and Kirk would be somewhere along here rock climbing. Here's a road that goes through Yosemite National Valley. Again, I can just imagine taking your car, driving through this beautiful, wonderful national park, um, and the stunning views that you would actually see, even from the roads. Again, this is a trail for those that like to hike. They do have national trails that go through the national Yosemite National Valley, and you putting you a little bit closer to nature. For you guys that are definitely nature lovers, again, it just can't say enough. I don't think at times, I think sometimes we are so wrapped up in our everyday lives, we forget to stop and breathe and forget to see this type of beauty that we're dealing with every day in and day out. Here you got the bridge from a different view. Look at the view of that. This is just absolutely stunning. Here again, you're looking at the tunnel, probably at dusk, early dusk, where the stars are just is coming out, and it's not quite dark, but the tunnel is lit up. Um, you don't see too many tunnels that go through mountains like that. I know of one that's about a mile and a half long in Virginia along the 460 I 70 route between Galax, Virginia, and that. But this is definitely rock formation, and it's absolutely beautiful. Here you got the Sierra Nevada Mountain in Yosemite National Park. Again, look at the view and the beauty of that. It just I can't say enough. It's breathtaking. Again, you got the Vernal Falls near the Mist Trail. Obviously, you can walk up that way, up the trails. I like the way they got it. I mean, it's like steps going up, but it's made of natural rocks. To me, that is absolutely stunning, stunning beauty. Here you got the Yosemite Chapel. For some of you guys that may not have been here earlier, this is the oldest building that's in Yosemite National Valley Park, and it is very stunning. Here you got the Yosemite Firefalls. Oh my goodness, look at the beauty of that, guys. It is absolutely stunning. Here you got the Yosemite National Valley Park again. Now the ones we're about to see look like they're about winter time. But even at wintertime, the view is stunning. Again, it's Yosemite National Park. Pictures of probably one of the rivers running through the national park. Um, again, Yosemite National Park. Just absolutely stunning, breathtaking. And again, here you're looking at down into the Yosemite National Valley from the top. Here you got the Yosemite National Park again. Just some more views of the Yosemite National Park. Again, probably during wintertime here. Again, you got one of the waterfalls that's within the Yosemite National Valley Park. Just more national. This is absolutely stunning, guys. I mean, again, look at the view. I mean, even when you got threats of clouds that are like that and beautiful, it's breathtaking. I don't, you can't say enough. Here you got another national. Here again, you're looking at the waterfall from probably a top of one of the mountains and looking at one of the waterfalls, lower level or lower, a little bit lower. Again, Yosemite National Valley Park, along one of the riverbeds. Sunset over Yosemite National Valley. National Park. Some more of that. Yosemite National Valley Park. All right. Anyways, guys, that's how many pictures there are. And I don't know if we got through all of them yet or not. I think we got through most of them. And I think we kind of went through some of them maybe twice. So, but it is absolutely stunning. And again, all right, let me do this one more time for people that might be new.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
So yeah, that's for anybody that may be new or may be watching it. My name is Dave Cantrell. I am. There we go. Back to normal. I am a travel agent. Now, guys, don't forget Thursday we do have the cruise line show. We do have a guest, and I gotta do a thumbnail for it. I should have had Katie make me a thumbnail for that already. But I'm going to make a thumbnail for Thursday. We do have, so if you guys got questions, it is MSC coming in this Thursday at 6. It is my business development manager. She's going to talk about the MSC cruise line. So if you are looking to do cruises, this is the time to ask questions about MSC, and taking wonderful cruises. Thank you, Jason. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I apologize, guys. I am still fighting some of the cold. I'm gonna go take some more cough syrup. I got to go make a a thumbnail for Thursday, so I can put it out on the Cantrell Country Travelway thing. But again, 6 p.m. Cantrell Country Travel Cruise Line. It's going to be a great show, guys. And here's the thing, guys. I now have 2 more cruise ships. I have 2 more cruise ships that I'm going to be doing ship tours for on the 21st and the 22nd, both Carnival. So we still have a stream to do on the MSC from the pictures that I did. I know next Tuesday, I will be on. I should have been on Tinkerbell's show tonight, but she had something to do down in Tampa, some type of show. So next Tuesday, again, we're going to be covering both our opinions on her show aboard the MSC. I'm going to do a picture slide show towards the end of this month. On the 12th of March, I have Norwegian Cruise Line Business Development Manager coming in. I'm hoping to do a tour with the Norwegian Cruise Line on April 4th out of the Norwegian Gem out of Jacksonville. I'm still waiting to hear back from that. I know she's out of the office until the 9th, so it'll be a little bit before I hear on that. So we got a lot of good stuff coming out. I've got 1 or 2 more videos to post. I'm going to be posting. If you guys aren't following me on the Cantrell Country Travelway on Instagram or Discord, if you guys really want to see some of these pictures, I encourage you, please, if you haven't signed up, if you're watching the replay, check out the link at the top. Hit that link, go over to Discord, sign up for it. You'll be able to learn a little bit more about me, learn about some of the certifications that I've gone through working with some of these wonderful suppliers that I work with. And I highly encourage you to do that. And again, I encourage you to be here at 6 p.m. Thursday for MSC, talking about MSC cruises. Bring your questions. Stand by for a sailing of a good time. And with that, I'm going to say, let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find your magical vacation. Have a great night, guys. Bye.